Hello friends and welcome to StudyIQ's YouTube channel. I hope that you people are doing really well and you're not letting the winters make you a bit lazy. So a very important news from UPSC has recently been released. As you people know that this process of Civil Services Examination 2024 was underway and we had our prelims exam on 16th June 2024. And then we had our mains examination that were held on the following dates like 20th September, 21st and 22nd September. And then you had your optional exam and the compulsory language exam on 28th and 29th. And finally, UPSC has recently released its result for this year's mains exam. So if you are looking whether you want to check that whether you were selected or not, you can simply go to UPSC's website, that is upsc.gov.in, and under mains examination header, you can just scroll down and open two important PDFs that are of concern. So UPSC has released the result along with your name, and it has also released the result that contains the list of several roll numbers, right? So this is the list of different names and roll numbers of respected candidates who were selected. As of now, StudyIQ has confirmed the selection of its 25 candidates who have made it to their mains stage. And very soon, we are going to groom them up for the interview preparation. And regarding this particular procedure and regarding this particular process, I want to share a few things. See, UPSC this year announced vacancy of approximately 1056. As we know that in the prelims stage, UPSC needs to shortlist 12 to 13 times the number of candidates that is equal to the vacancy. Like if it's 1000 vacancy, we will have to shortlist approximately 12 to 13,000 candidates. So 1056 candidates means approximately 12,500 candidates are now shortlisted for mains. Now, the number of students who will be giving their personality test, that is the interview, it will be 1/3 of the total number of vacancies. So approximately 3,000 students, take it 3 to 4,000 students, they are going to get shortlisted for the interview or the personality test that will comprise of 275 marks, right? So if you analyze this entire scenario, nearly 6 lakh students, they sit for the prelims, and out of those students, only 12,500 are able to qualify for mains. So the selection rate here at the first stage is most notorious one. It is only 2%. While 98% of the students, they get rejected, and it's really painful. I can understand. Even the best ones sometimes are unable to clear this particular stage. However, at the mains stage, your chances to qualify this stage and go to the next level, it increases, right? So out of 12,000, approximately 12,000 candidates, if 3,000 students are going to go and sit for the interview, it effectively means that without even doing anything, there is 25% probability, that is 1/4 chances, that you will be shortlisted for interview test, personality test, right? And in personality test, your chances increase even further. From 25%, it increases to 33%. Because for every 3 candidates sitting for the interview, UPSC selects 1 person for the final merit list, right? So the most notorious stage, it is prelims, and students who are preparing for 2025 prelims, I very humbly and very sincerely request you to pay due importance and due attention to each and every topic. Give prelims the importance that it deserves. Do not leave any stone unturned to get selected for the mains in the coming year. And for those who got selected in mains, right, this particular year, and they are going to give their interview, Team StudyIQ congratulates you. Very soon we will be sharing with you the details of the mock interviews that will soon be conducted by us. And as you people know, we have Sri Anil Swaroop sir, the former Coal Secretary of India. He is a retired IAS officer, and he is leading the mentorship team here at StudyIQ. Under his guidance, under his leadership, we'll be coming up with plans for mock interviews so that you can put your best foot forward in front of the interview panel. Because 275 marks, these are important marks, right? And getting more than 180, 190 marks in the interview so that you can make it to the top 10, right? That is an uphill task, and it needs proper grooming, proper guidance, right? And those students who are aspiring for the next year, to those, I will tell you that see, in mains, your ultimate selection, what is the key exactly to the ultimate selection? See, the entire mains exam comprises of 1750 marks. Although there are 2 or more papers comprising of 300 marks each, that is English, which is compulsory, and any one language from 8th schedule of the Constitution, that also comprises of 300 marks, but you have to just qualify that, right? You have to get 1/3 mark. So if you cross the 100 mark, rest of your examination, rest of your papers, they get evaluated and checked, right? Then you have your essay paper, which comprises 250 marks, GS1 250, GS2 250, GS3 250, and GS4 also 250, right? So in total, the entire GS, including essays, it comprises how many marks? It comprises 1000 marks, right? It comprises 1000 marks, right? GS1, or actually more than 1000, it comprises 1250 marks. Okay, I forgot to take into account the marks dedicated to essay, right? So 4 GS plus essay, it becomes 1250, right? And 500 marks is dedicated to your respective optional subject. Now, it has generally been seen that students are really well versed with their GS1, GS2, GS3, and even GS4. It is the essay and the optional where you have the leverage to depict your talent, depict your innovative style of writing, and depict your insightful intelligence, right? So those students who are targeting mains, and those students for some reason who were not able to make it this time, right? It's my humble suggestion to all of you that work on this essay part and do not take your optional subject lightly. Do not take the optional subject lightly. It is a very important component. Scoring 300 in the optional subject is very, very, very important. And the secret behind this particular success, it lies in the correct selection of your optional. Do not choose any random optional based on hearsay. Evaluate your strengths, weaknesses, what graduation subject did you have, and after that sincere evaluation, reach out to an optional, shortlist an optional. For example, if you were a political science student, you should, by default, your choice should be PSIR as your optional. If you were a sociology student, by default, it should be sociology, which should be there as your optional. Because whatever you have studied during your college days, right, preparing a new optional right from the scratch, it would be difficult, right? But whatever you have read, you have dedicated approximately 3 years to these subjects, it will be easy for you to brush them up. And for those students who have, like you people may have computer science as a graduation subject and that is not listed as optional in UPSC exam, yes, definitely you will have to start from the scratch and you have to shortlist a new optional, and it should be based on few factors like which optional has the most easiest way of getting the guidance, right? So sociology, history, public administration, these 3 optional, and even public geography, yeah. Sociology, history, public administration, PSIR, and geography. These 5 subjects have really easy way of getting the right guidance, right? In addition to these optional, what you can do, you also have to see the overlap between your optional subject and the general studies. Now, it may be said, it may be argued that we do not prepare our optional in order to score better in GS. We prepare for optional in order to score better in the optional exam. But we have to remember that UPSC is a game of smart work. If we are giving 100% in a particular subject, it may as well be used in different domains. So if I prepare for history, I have nearly 100 marks of history being asked in mains exam, along with few topics which are also relevant in GS4 ethics. For example, the thinkers that we study in ethics, Mahatma Gandhi, B.R. Ambedkar, and even certain essays, they have historical dimension. So all in all, approximately 200 marks of my history that I prepare, right, 500 marks of optional that I prepare in history, it will have some bearing on my general study score as well, right? So this is the way that you should shortlist an optional. And most importantly, you need to have a really good knack to learn that optional. If you do not like history at all, but just by listening to some people, you think that it is the most scoring optional, it is the best optional that anyone can choose, you end up taking it, but you made it the worst optional for yourself. So do not do like that. Go with that optional which suits your interests and which is not monotonous to learn, right, for you, right? And secondly, prelims cannot be ignored at all, right? Prelims really cannot be ignored at all. All the students who are now reaching the final leg of this giant marathon called UPSC exam, Their journey began by cracking the prelims. So those students who are targeting 2025, it's my humble suggestion to all of you that December has come. It's now time to pull up your socks for your sincere, dedicated prelims preparation. Always remember that human mind works in a way that we tend to remember the gist of things. Even if you watch certain kind of movie, you do not remember the exact detailed nitty-gritties. You tend to remember the broad gist of a particular movie, be it Harry Potter, be it Three Idiots, or be it the border movie, the patriotic one, right? So you might be remembering the broad storyline if I ask you, but if I ask you certain details like the name of Sunil Shetty's wife in the movie Border, or the name of the wildlife photographer that fascinated Farhan, or the engine capacity of a car which was being boasted of by Chatur Ramalingam in the beginning of the movie, you may not remember that. So in order to score really well in prelims, we need to brush up our concepts and we need to sit properly, dedicate ourselves and prepare each and everything. And for that, if you need any guidance, Team StudyIQ is here to help. And the good thing is that tomorrow is 10th of December. And we are starting with a winter carnival sale. And if you are looking for a course wherein you can prepare your entire prelims, you're looking for a course which has the coverage of all the topics, component by component, topic by topic. It has live interaction as well among faculty members and the students, right? And you also need to practice lots and lots of tests. So this is the course for you, because in this particular course, we are going to have live classes. In live classes, you will be getting the schedule in advance. You will come prepared. Many of the things will be discussed in the class. Important things that are really necessary to look out for in the prelims exam will be emphasized in the class. Certain tricks, tips, and mnemonics will be discussed. Certain traps that can be put before you so that you fall in them and mark your answer incorrectly. Those will be discussed elaborately so that you do not make mistakes in the actual exam, right? Along with this, after every class, you will be given a 50 MCQ sectional test. So you come prepared with the topic, you discuss the topic in the live class, and then you give a test related to that topic. So that topic gets a closure. You're done with that topic. You can move ahead and stop worrying about that topic being incomplete, right? So this is the approach in the prelims exam in our SIP Plus program. In addition to this, we'll also be covering CSAT classes. So all of those students who are having trouble in preparing their CSAT, you won't have trouble now, because we cover each and every topic and we tell you all the tricks and the techniques to solve the questions well in time and accurately as well. You'll be getting a full-length test series as well, wherein you will be getting 8 tests of general studies and 8 tests of CSAT. Right? In addition to this, 1.5 years of current affairs will be covered. They will be integrated into your regular classes. And you'll also get lots and lots of support material, value additional material that will be provided to you in the form of PDFs, so that you can learn lots and lots of information in a very short span of time, having all the tables, flowcharts, and maps as well, right? So those looking to enroll in this particular batch, you don't have to pay 7,499. You just press buy now, right? And if you avail this particular batch on 10th December, all that you have to do is just apply a code called as CSLIVE. When you apply this code, the price will be reduced, and instead of even 5,999, it will cost you only 4,999 starting from 10th December, and this offer will be valid till 13th of December, right? So those students interested in this batch, they can enroll. Wishing a very big congratulations to those students who got selected for the interview. Best wishes to your family as well. Looking forward for a wonderful mock interview preparation with us. And everyone, stay motivated. Do not leave any stone unturned for your upcoming prelims. I am stressing this particular fact once again, right? You too can be among these candidates who were shortlisted just recently. All that you have to do is have a plan, follow it, and have a discipline. See you soon in the classes. That's all from my side. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much.